You stand at the top of your mat here because we're going to eventually walk out to a plank. And I'm going to face you so I can see you and you can see me. Good, so feet parallel under your hips. Oh, Nancy's here now too. Hi, Nancy. You're gonna press your heels down, lift your rib cage up, keep your shoulders down. Pull your belly in and up, and then take a deep breath in. And then exhale, create tension in your arms, push the air away, feel like you're getting taller. And then we're gonna do it again. Deep breath in. Take your right hand just below the left wrist and lift up and over to the right. Press your left heel down. And then come back to center, other side. Hold just below the right wrist, press your right heel down, go up and over. And then coming up tall, deep breath in. Exhale, start to swan dive forward, lengthening through the spine. And then come into a forward fold and just let your head be heavy here. Your knees can be soft. Your legs don't have to be completely straight. So you just want to feel that stretch. And then maybe bend one knee, keep one leg straight and switch. Pull that belly in towards the spine. Relax your head, relax your neck. Come back to stillness, halfway lift. Inhale, hands to knees, shoulders down, belly lifted. Exhale, forward fold again. And this time, maybe a little side to side movement. And you're going to come back to center. We're going to place our hands down and step back into a plank. So just coming into a nice strong plank, cup your fingertips, hands under the shoulders, look past your fingers. Lift your belly up, tiny tuck of the pelvis. You don't want to let your hips start sagging here. You want to be a nice straight line from the top of your head to your heels. So just take a few breaths here. Really engaging your core, lifting your belly up, lifting your pelvic floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale, pull your ribs together, pull your belly in. Now this time, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pike your hips up into a down dog. Bringing your chest towards your thighs, pressing into your hands, trying to work your heels down towards the mat and picking your sitting bones up towards the sky. And then walk it out if it feels good. Add whatever movement feels good tonight. Just keep pulling that belly in. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Exhale, work your heels down, work your sitting bones up. Now come up high onto your toes. Start to roll from the tailbone out through the top of the head like a wave till you're back in your plank. Pick your weight up out of your shoulders, and we're going to lift that right leg up. Just lengthen it behind, find your balance, and we're going to tap the mat and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift. 4 more. Keep breathing. 2, 1, lift, lengthen, place that foot down, recenter, lift that left leg out. Really lengthen it, and then tap and lift. We'll do it 8 times. Keep breathing. And 4, 3, 2, don't let your weight sink down. 1 more, lengthen, place that foot down, use your core, come back up into your down dog. And here comes Lucy. Inhale, exhale, rolling through the spine again, come out into your plank. Hold it here. And now we're going to use the obliques. We're going to take our right knee, using the obliques, bring that knee towards either your right elbow or your tricep and press back out. Left knee to elbow or tricep, press out. Right knee, press out. Left knee, press out. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. 1 more on each side. Hold. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Come up onto your toes, work your heels down, work your sitting bones up. Come up high onto your toes, but this time, start walking your feet towards your hands. So pick that sitting bone up, your sitting bones up. So you're lifting your feet as you walk in. You come into a forward fold again. Just dangle here for a second. Inhale, exhale, tuck your tailbone, start to roll up, one bone at a time. Deep breath in. Exhale, push the air away. Bring your feet slightly wider than your hips. Turn your toes out a little bit, and we're going to come down into a squat. So just start to roll down, bend your knees, and you can place your hands down on the floor, but focus more on lifting your chest. Maybe bring your hands to prayer and press your elbows into your thighs, keeping your weight on your heels. And if this is too challenging or painful for your knees, feel free to sit on a ball, a pillow, a block, or just sit crisscross on the mat. Shoulders down, belly in. Keep trying to lift your chest looking forward. Inhale, exhale, hands come down. Come into a forward fold again. Just releasing any tension. Then we're going to lower back down, but this time we're just going to have a seat on the floor. So you're going to take a seat on your mat, reach your legs out in front of you, deep breath in, stretch forward, and restack your spine. So we're sitting up tall, and all we're going to do is hinge back, find a place where your back is straight, but you feel a challenge to your core, and pull yourself up. Shoulders down, inhale through the nose to the back of the rib cage, and exhale, pull yourself up. Pull that belly in, find length from your tailbone through the crown of your head. 2 more. And back. 1 more. Relax those shoulders. Now you're going to make fists and bring them right in front of your chest. So your elbows are wide, and you're going to tuck your tailbone and roll down. Find that spot where you feel a challenge. Really scoop your belly in. Twist to the right, but don't let your legs or your hips move. Open up that right arm. Bring that arm back. Come center. Twist to the left. Open. Close. Come center. Pull yourself up. Reach your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Fists come right in front of the chest. Tuck your tailbone. Hold it here. Scoop that belly in. Shoulders down. Twist to the right. Open. Close. Come center. To the left. Open. Close. Come center with your core. Pull yourself up. Reach with your arms. We're going to do that one more time. Fists come right in front of your chest. Pull that belly in. Drop your shoulders. Twist to the right. Open. Close. Center. Left. Open. Close. Center. All the way up. Hinge forward. And then forward fold over your legs. Making yourself nice and long. Pull your belly in. Shoulders down. And then restack your spine. This time we're going to go all the way down to the mat. So just sitting up tall, reaching your arms in front of you. Start to hinge back to the point you feel a challenge to your core and hold it. Tuck your tailbone, hold it here. Really pull that belly in. Then come down slowly. Really taking your time. Keep pulling in with those core muscles till you're all the way down. Reach overhead. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. And then pull your knees into your chest. Make yourself into a little ball. Rock side to side. Rock your head side to side. If you have any tension in your neck, maybe shrug your shoulders. One hand on each knee. Make big circles away from each other. As big as you can make them so you get a nice stretch in the inner thighs, the outer thighs, loosening up the pelvis, and then reverse your circles. Still pulling your core muscles in and up. One more. And then we're going to do some toe dips. So we're going to bring our legs to that chair position. You just want to make sure knees and hips are in line. You're not letting your feet drop. Your legs, imagine your leg is in a cast. So you're going to keep this shape the whole time. Head can be down, or you can come up into your C curve with your arms at your side or behind your head, whatever works for you. If your head is lifted, pull in more deeply with your core, see if you can come up another inch, and then start your toe dips. Right leg lowers and lifts, left leg. Right leg and left leg. Drop that belly down as you lower your leg. Lift your pelvic floor. Let's do 2 more on each side. Anchor the back of the pelvis down so nothing else is moving but that leg. Hold it here, glue your legs together, double toe dips. Maybe you don't go as low. You want to make sure your low back isn't popping up. So just be mindful of your low back. If you feel your back popping up, that's where you stop and pull your legs back up. Inhale as you lower, exhale, lift. 2 more. And then last one. And pull your knees in and lower your head. Rock side to side. Release that tension in your back and your neck. We're going to go right into the 100. Your legs can be in chair. They can be down on the mat. If your feet are flat on the mat, it's a nice position to be in to work on your upper abs. So you're working on that curl from your upper abdominals. But if your legs are in chair, you're working more on your lower abs. So whatever works for you, legs can be in chair. They can be straight up. They can be at your working level. Straight arms, press up and down. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. 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 Curl a little higher. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Really reaching. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Almost there. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Last set. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Lower your head down. Rock your head side to side. Rock your body side to side. Let's do a little stretch here. We're going to pull the right knee into your chest. Extend that left leg out. Make the left leg active. So you're really pushing through the heel, giving your leg a nice squeeze on the right. And then with your right arm, start to guide that right knee out to the side and towards your right shoulder. You can take your left hand and press it on your hip to make sure that left hip doesn't rise up. It's a nice inner thigh stretch. And then inhale. As you exhale, start to guide that knee up and across your body. Left hand goes on the outside of the right knee. Extend the right arm out and look to the right for a gentle spine twist. Keep pulling your core in and up. Relax the right shoulder. Inhale. And as you exhale, start to come onto your back again. Pull the left knee into your chest and extend that right leg out. Really lengthen that right leg. Flex that foot. It's your anchor, so keep it active. And with your left hand, start to guide your left knee out to the side and towards your shoulder. Maybe take your right hand, press your hip down to make sure it's not lifting up. Relax your neck and shoulders. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. And then inhale. And as you exhale, start to guide the knee up and across your body. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Extend your left arm out to the side. Relax your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, draw that knee back and across. Come onto your back again. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. We're going to go into the ab series 5. So legs come back to chair. If you need to keep your head down at any time because you're having tension in your neck, feel free to put your head down. If not, come up into your C curve. So use your core to lift your chest up. Look through your thighs. 2 hands on the right leg. Extend that left leg out. Find your working level. Check that everything is lined up. Flex your arms. Switch sides, just working on your form first. And then pick up the pace. You're going to push out as much as you're pulling in. So you're pressing like you're pushing on a weight, and then you're pulling your knee into your chest. Trying not to grab and pull, you're bringing your knee into your hands. And then 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring both knees in, flex your arms, maybe come up a little bit higher, but pull your shoulders down, pull your belly in. Inhale, make a V with your body. Exhale, close that V. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach, drop your belly. Exhale, pull in. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here, legs come straight up. You're gonna grab behind your thigh or your calf. The right leg, extend the left leg out. Now pull yourself up a little bit higher, pull your shoulders down. Balance on the back of your pelvis. And try not to let your pelvis move as you switch legs. And just find your stretch to start. Pull that belly in, and then pick up the pace. Again, you're bringing your leg into your hands. Try not to grab your leg. Use your core to bring your leg back. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Both legs come straight up, hands behind the head, elbows wide. You're in your C curve or head down, and you lower to your working level. You pull back up. Squeeze your inner thighs, pull your belly in. Keep the tailbone glued down. It doesn't have to be a big movement, as long as you feel your core working. Low back connected to the mat. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here, pull your knees in for a second, rock side to side, rock your head side to side, and then we're gonna go into crisscross. So legs come back to chair, hands behind the head, inhale, exhale, lifting up. Try not to let your knees move at all as you lift and twist over to the right, and then come center, twist to the left. Center to the right, center to the left. Pull your belly in to lift and twist. Try to keep your elbows wide, so it's obliques controlling the movement. Hold it on the right, extend that left leg out, switch sides, and switch, and switch, and switch. Hold it here, let's pick up the pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull your knees in, lower your head, rock side to side, rock your head side to side. I'm just gonna put the air on because it's hot in here. So then you're gonna place your feet down. We're gonna go into a bridge. So your feet, knees, and hips are in line. Your arms are at your side. And your feet are fairly close to your glutes. Pull your shoulders back, turn your triceps on. Press into all 4 corners of the feet, tuck your tailbone, start to lift up into your bridge. You want to be a straight line from your knees all the way down to your sternum, and just hold it here. Push your knees away, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly in. Inhale and slowly come down, 1 bone at a time as you exhale. Release that pelvic tilt, maybe even arch your back a tiny bit at the low back, and then tuck, press into your feet, rise back up into your bridge. Keep that belly pulled in nice and tight, and slowly come down, 1 bone at a time. The next one, we're gonna add some leg movement, but you can keep your feet down if that's not working for you today. We're just gonna hold it first, just checking your form, feet, knees, and hips in line. Really press into that left foot, bring that right leg straight up. Flex that foot. Then lower down to your knees match, point lift. Flex down, point lift. The key is to keep the left leg still and not let your left hip drop. 1 more. Hold, place that foot down, and slowly come down, 1 bone at a time. Release that pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt again, rising up into your bridge. Nice strong line. And then the left leg comes up. Make it really long, squeeze on the right. Flex that foot, feel that stretch. Lower down, point lift. flex down, point, lift. Keep breathing. One more. Hold, place that foot down, and slowly come down, one bone at a time. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips and just windshield wipe your knees side to side, releasing any tension in your low back. We're going to go into leg circles next. So you're going to bring your knees and legs to stillness, and you're just going to stretch that left leg out, flex that foot, pull the right knee into your chest for a little stretch, and straighten that leg out. You're making it as straight as you can. It doesn't have to be completely straight. If your muscles feel tight, just make it as straight as you can make it. Turn your right knee out to the side, turn your triceps on for support, start to make a big circle without your pelvis or hips moving side to side. Circle to the left, cross over, lift back up. Circle down, around, lift, down, around, lift. If you want to make it more challenging, bring your arms up. More core is needed to keep your hips from moving. One more. Hold it at the top. Now reverse those circles. Inhale, exhale, circle around, down, around, lift, down, around, lift. Two more. Lift, hold, pull that knee in. Then stretch it out. Make it as straight as you can make it. Hand, hold behind your thigh or your calf. Flex and point. Your head can be down or you can lift your head up. Another nice hamstring stretch. And if your head is up, lower back down. And we're going to do a little tap here. So keeping your leg up, bring your right arm out to the side, palm down. Left arm out to the side, palm up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to sweep your arm up, use your core to lift up, tap your ankle, come back down. And then lift back up, come back down. So you're using those deep abdominals plus your obliques to lift and tap and keep that right leg reaching. One more. And hold. And then you're just going to scissor your legs and switch. Reach with that leg. Oh, geez, somebody's calling me. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Turn your knee out to the side. Start to circle. Down, around, lift. Down, around, lift. Pull in with your core. That's Julia calling me. Sorry, everybody. Grandma's never off duty. And then you're going to hold it, and now reverse your circles. Down, around, lift, down, around, lift. Arms are at your side or up towards the ceiling. And one more. Lift and hold. Pull that knee into your chest. Then straighten it out for your hamstring stretch. Hands behind your thigh, your calf, head down or lifted, and flex and point. And then come all the way back down. Now the left arm is extended, palm down, right arm out to the side, palm towards the ceiling, and you're gonna sweep up, tap your ankle, come back down. But don't come all the way back down. Don't let your head touch the mat. So really keep those core muscles engaged. And then lift and lower and lift and lower. One more. And then hold, slowly lower that leg down. Reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. Then you're going to flex your feet, press your heels down, lift your arms up a few inches so that your ribs come together. You want to make sure you're not arching your back here. We're going to go into the roll up. Inhale, exhale, arms lift, head, shoulders, and shoulder blades come up, lift up, stretch forward. So everything is reaching forward, just as much as you're pulling in with those abdominals, as if someone's grabbing your arms, grabbing your legs. Pull in more deeply, start rolling back. Don't let your arms drop. They're parallel to the floor, even with your shoulders. Come down slowly. Take your time coming down. Reach overhead as you inhale. Exhale, arms come up, head, shoulders, and shoulder blades lift. Stretch forward, pull that belly in, and start rolling down. Really take your time here. Placing each bone down one at a time. Now we're going to start to add on as we roll back. So find your stretch, and you're going to start to roll back and find a spot where you have a challenge to your core to hold it here. So find that challenge point, and then lift your right arm up so it's even with your ear and lower, but keep your shoulders down. Your left arm lifts, lowers. Now lift both arms, keep pushing them back as you roll down. So try to get them even with your ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, arms lift. Press your heels down, head, shoulders, and shoulder blades come up. Stretch it forward. Pull in more deeply, start rolling back. Find that challenge point. Hold it here. Right arm lifts and lowers. Left arm, lower. Both arms, keep pressing back. Take your time. Come all the way down. The next time we're going to come up and stay up there. Stretch forward and just restack your spine. Bring your legs out into a V for the saw. So you're sitting up tall, arms come out to a T. Try to relax your quads so you're not gripping so much. Twist to the right. Take your right pinky, your left pinky, reach towards your right pinky toe. Press your left hip down. Use your core to restack and lift, shoulders down. Twist, right pinky to left pinky toe. Right hip presses away. Lift, twist, and reach. Restack, sit up tall. Twist and reach. Coming back up, twist and reach. And restack, twist, and reach. Coming back to center, we're going to change it up a little bit. You're going to twist to the right, but look over your right shoulder and hinge out to the corner of the room. So you're going to keep that left hip down, nice long spine, pull yourself up, come center, twist left, hinge out to the back corner of the room, right hip stays down. Pull yourself up, come center, twist right, hinge, lift, center, twist left, hinge, reach out, lift up, come center. One more on each side. And center and left, hinge, twist, and center. Bring your feet to sit crisscross for a second. And then walk your hands out, but keep a nice long spine so back is flat, shoulders away from the ears. Lift your belly up towards your spine. And then you're going to walk your hands back in. We're going to put our right hand down, reach your left arm out, come up and over to the right, but really reach with that arm, so like you're trying to touch the wall. Pull yourself up. Don't push off with your hand. Use your side body. And then other side. Reach with that right arm. Press your right hip down. Lift yourself up. Switch sides. And lift and switch. And lift. One more on each side. Push your hip away, reach. Create space between the ribs. Once more over to the left side. And pull yourself up. We're going to come into a reverse table. So you're going to walk your feet out. So your feet, knees, and hips are in line. You're going to take your hands and place them behind your hips. Your fingertips are forward. You're going to press evenly into your feet and start to lift your hips up so you're a straight line. Look forward. Don't let your head hang back, and lift the weight up out of your wrist. Just hold it here for a breath. Exhale, start to lower your hips down, but don't touch the mat. Squeeze the glutes and come right back up. And start to lower down. Squeeze the glutes, lift back up. Look forward. And lower down. And lift and hold. Now we're going to start to lower down, but not all the way. And you're going to bring your elbows straight back for triceps and press up. But don't let your weight sink into your shoulders. Elbows go straight back, press up. Straight back, press. Straight back, press. Don't drop your hips. It's all controlled by those triceps. 2 more. And hold, have a seat, stretch your legs out, shake your wrists out a little bit, lift up, stretch forward. Maybe grab your ankles, grab your toes, whatever feels good, just keep your spine nice and long. And then restack your spine. We're gonna go right into seated leg lifts. So you're gonna pull that left knee in, extend that right leg out, sit up really tall, and this time we're gonna lift, sweep to the side. Lift, sweep, lift, sweep, but don't let that left leg move. Sit up really tall, shoulders down. Switch sides. Pull the right knee in, pull yourself up, and then see if you can let go and not let yourself fall back. Point your toes, lift, sweep to the side. Try not to let the right leg move. Sweep, 3 more. 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's go back to the other side. Pull yourself up, pull the core in, shoulders down, lift, sweep, lift, get right up on those sitting bones. 2 more. Once more, shake it out, pull that knee in, pull yourself up wide across the collarbones. Genie arms or hands on your knees, lift, sweep to the side. Pull in with your core, sit up taller. 3 more. 2. Last one. This time, bring the soles of your feet together. Grab your ankles, pull yourself up, candy cane forward. Maybe press your elbows into your thighs just to get a nice inner thigh stretch. Pull your belly in and restack your spine. We're going to come onto our stomachs and do some modified swan here. So laying down, stretching your legs behind you, hands under your shoulders to start. If you have anything that you can knock over within range of your arms, just move it because we're going to do a little breaststroke. Hands under your shoulders, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Press your pubic bone down. So it's like you're almost tucking your tailbone. So you're creating length in your low back. Press evenly into your hands. Inhale as you start to lift your chest. Exhale, lower. As you lift, feel like you're pulling your chest through your arms, getting longer and lower. Breathe in through the nose, fill up the rib cage. Exhale, pull your belly in, pull your ribs together. 2 more. Doesn't have to be a big lift. It's more about finding length through the ribs, through the spine. Now hold it here. Your head is hovering above the mat. Belly is lifted. Squeeze your glutes, lift your legs up. Doesn't have to be a big lift. Try to get your thighs a little bit off the mat. Pick your hands up. Reach your right arm out. Pull it in. Left arm. Pull in. Right arm. Pull in. Keep reaching those legs away. Now both arms reach. Pull in. Lower for a second. Lift. Reach both arms. Pull in. Lower. Lift. Reach. And lower. One more like that. Lift. Reach. Keep pressing that pubic bone down. Lower. Now we're going to lift and reach, but go into breaststroke. So you're going to reach out. Push the air away. Lift your chest. Get longer. Hands come under your shoulders. Push back out and lift. Come down, press out and lift. Deep breath in. 2 more. No tension in the neck. You don't need to lift your head super high. Hold Hands come under the shoulders, push up and back into child pose. Release any tension in your back. Big toes together, knees apart. Your forehead can rest on the mat. And then slide your right hand to the right side of the mat, left hand on top, and drop your left hip down and away. So you feel a nice stretch up that left side. Lifting your belly up towards your spine. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to the left side. Right hand on top, drop your right hip away. And then you're going to bring your hands back to center, roll through the spine as you come up onto your hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're going to take an inhale and bring your head and tailbone up. Exhale from the belly button, tuck your tailbone round through the spine. Inhale, head and tailbone come up. Initiating from those deep abdominals round through the spine. So then do a few more of these. Whatever version feels good. Maybe if you have tight hip flexors, you move your hips side to side, if that feels good, or you can walk your hands out and make circles with your upper body and your arms. So just make it yours, whatever your body needs tonight, if your low back is feeling tight, or your shoulders, and then come back to stillness. Good, so we're gonna hold it here for a minute. We're gonna go into opposite arm, opposite leg. So just check your hands and shoulders and knees and hips are in line, and extend that left leg out behind you, even with your hip. Make sure your hip isn't lifting up, keep them in line. Reach out with your right arm. Just hold and lengthen, find your balance, lift your belly up. Then little lift and lower. It's not a big movement. You're lifted, just go up an inch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, lengthen. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Find your center again. Now reach that right leg out. Lengthen it. Pick your weight up out of your shoulders and your wrists. Reach your left arm out. Lift an inch and lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hand down, knee down. We're going to change it up a little bit. You're going to just lift that left leg out, but your hands are going to stay on the mat. And imagine there's a table under your leg, and you're going to sweep across the table. So you're going to bring that left leg to the right side, sweep it across the table, and then look at your foot on the left side. So your head moves side to side, so you're using your obliques as you swing that leg. 2 more. Sweep it across to the right, sweep it to the left, to the right, and to the left. Come back to center. Now we're going to do little push-ups here. Elbows go straight back. You're like a seesaw. You tip forward, you come back up. Tip forward, come up. Keep lifting your belly up. Hold it here. Bring that knee down. Recenter. If your back's feeling any tension, just release that tension and then extend that right leg out. Really lengthen. And now you're going to sweep it to the left, look over your left shoulder, sweep it to the right, look over your right shoulder. To the left, to the right. Try not to let your weight in your hands shift too much. The obliques are controlling everything. And reach. One more time. Bring it straight behind you. We'll do 5 more of those push-ups. Hold it here, lengthen, place that knee down. Take that left leg, reach it behind you, but place it on the floor on the right side. So you're kind of twisting over, looking at your left foot, looking over your right shoulder. So you get a nice stretch up that left side. Bring that knee back. Extend that right leg behind you and to the left. Look over your left shoulder. And then bring that knee back. We're going to do some side lying legs here. So let's lay on our right side. You can line up your back with the back edge of the mat, making yourself into a nice straight line. You want to make sure that you don't let your weight start to sink into your ribs. So pulling yourself up, maybe bring your left hand up towards the ceiling or behind your head just to make it a little bit more challenging. Always feel free to put it down for balance. Bring your legs forward just an inch. Lift that top leg even with your hip. Start to sweep it forward. Point your toes, reach it behind you. Again, it's like you're sweeping across a table. Pull in with your core as you sweep forward. Don't let your hips move forward and back. Keep them stacked one on top of the other. Hold it here, rotate your knee towards the ceiling, lift up with control, flex, push down. Point, lift, flex, push down. Try not to throw your leg up. You lengthen and lift at the same time. It's all control. 2 more. And keep breathing. Now point, lift, leave it up there. We're going to draw a large circle, half in front of the bottom leg, half behind, lift. Down, around, lift. Down, around, lift. Keep breathing. And 1 more. Hold it up at the top. Now reverse those circles. Try to trace the same circle every single time so it's the same size. 2 more. Hold it up, lengthen, then start to lower it down. Now your knee is facing forward. It's a little bit higher than your hip. Start to circle forward. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it and reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your legs together, bend your knees, and bring your knees towards the front edge of the mat. We're going to do a little clamshell here. So your feet are going to stay glued together. Hips are still stacked. Open that top leg as far as you can without your hips rolling back. So find that top of the range, then lower and lift. Really getting at that glute to lift that leg. 5 more. 4, 3, keep your chest open. 1, hold it here, the knee is lifted, little pulse up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the clamshell. Now the whole top leg lifts and lowers. Keep your knee and your foot in line. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down and then just straighten that top leg right out in front of you. And it's lifted and then lift and lower. Try not to roll back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle forward. 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just lay that leg down, pat it out if you're feeling tight. And then we're going to roll onto our stomach. Put one hand on top of the other and just rest your forehead on your hands. And then you're going to bend your knees and bring your feet together. So separate your knees wider than your hips so you're making a little triangle with your legs. Press your pubic bone down. You want to make sure you're not arching your back here because we're going to lift our legs up. And if your back is not, if you don't have a little tuck, you're going to hurt your low back. So press your pubic bone down. Lift your thighs up off the mat. Use your glutes, press your feet up and lower. Lift, lower. It's not a big movement, but really get at those glutes, get the hamstrings, press up, lower, press, lower. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, your legs are lifted, open, close. Straighten your legs, bend. Straighten, bend. 2 more. Last one. Feet together, lower down. Push up and back into child pose. And then we're going to stretch out on our left side, making a long line with your body. Shoulders stacked, hips are stacked. And then bring your legs together forward just a little bit so you can see your toes. Top hand up towards the ceiling, behind your head. You can have it resting on the mat. Lift the top leg even with your hips, flex your foot. Start to sweep it forward, point, reach it behind you. As you reach it behind you, try not to let your upper body come forward like that. You want to keep it so that your shoulders are stacked the whole time, hips are stacked. Pull the belly in to make everything still. Bring your legs together, rotate your knee towards the ceiling, lift with control, flex, push down, point, lift, flex, push. Resist the movement on the way up and the way down. Activate your inner thighs. One more. Push down, resist. Now point, lift, hold it up there. Start to circle forward. Down, around, lift. Down, around, lift. Try not to let momentum take over and throw your leg around. Really lengthen it. Two more. And then down, around. Hold it at the top. Start to reverse that circle. Keep those hips stacked. Pull your belly in. Down, around, lift. Two more. Hold, lower that leg down. Knee is facing forward now. Little circles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, lengthen, reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg down. Bend your knees. Now bring the knees to the front edge of the mat. Feet glued together. Find the top range of that clamshell and then lower and lift it to that top range. Make sure you're not sinking into the mat. Pull the core in. 5 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now keep it at the top. Little tiny pulse up, up, up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that knee down. Now the whole leg comes up and down. Try to keep the knee and the foot in line so you don't put any pressure on your knee. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Legs are together. Then you're just going to straighten out that top leg. Bring your foot right out in front of you. Lift and lower. Keep your hips stacked. Pull your belly in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle forward. 4, 5, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just lower that leg down. Pat it out. Roll onto your back. Just pull your knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze, rock side to side. And then we're going to take the right foot, cross it over the left knee, grab behind the left thigh with 2 hands. You can also put your foot down on the floor if that feels a little bit better. If this is too much of a stretch for you, you can do it like this with your foot down. Otherwise, try to grab behind your thigh. Head can be down or you can be up in your C curve. And then we're going to switch sides. You can use your elbow to press into your thigh to open up that hip a little bit. And then release that stretch, lower your head, pull your knees in. Bring your feet flat onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together and just slowly let your knees start to open up so that you get a gentle inner thigh stretch. Make sure your back isn't arching up, your ribs aren't pulling apart. Pull your ribs together, keep that low back connected. If it feels good, maybe come into goalpost arms or bringing your hands together over your head. But just try to soften everything as you take deep breaths in and out. And slowly start to bring your knees back up so your legs are together. And then heel toe your feet to the outer edge of the mat or maybe even on the floor and start to bring your knees slowly together so you get an outer thigh stretch. And then you're going to open that back up, bring your knees towards the ceiling. Heel toe your feet back in so they're slightly wider than your hips. Bring your arms at your side and start to windshield wiper side to side. And then we're just going to let our legs, our knees rest heavy on the right side. So just feel that gentle stretch like this to start. And then to deepen that stretch, you can pick up your right foot and place it on the outside of that left knee. And to make it even deeper, press down with that right foot and away from the left hip. So you're creating space here. And reach that left arm overhead, look up towards your hand. And really press down and away. And you can really feel a nice space opening up there in your hips if you're tight. And then place that foot down, bring your arm back to your side. Bring both knees over to the left side now. And first, just let them be heavy. And then to deepen it, pick up your left foot, place it on the outside of the right knee. And just let the weight of that left leg deepen the stretch. And then to go even deeper, press down with that left foot and away from the right hip. You can extend your right arm overhead, look up to the right. So you're reaching and you're getting a nice stretch up this whole right side. Bring your arms out of your side, place that foot down, bring your knees back to center, pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. I just realized we didn't do any rocking or teaser, so we'll end with that. Aren't you guys happy? So your knees are pulled into your chest, bring your hands behind your thighs, kick your legs, roll up, and just balance. So you're coming into your balance point position. You're gonna hold it here. Maybe straighten your legs up for your teaser. Maybe release your arms and reach. And then pull your knees in, grab below your knees, and roll back and balance. Oh, Lucy just got excited. Roll back. Right, Lucy? And balance. One more time, roll back, balance, hold, grab your ankles, straighten up. Come into your teaser. You can also put your hands behind your thighs. Close that ball, roll again. Come back up, straighten, lift your chest. Let's do that one more time. Make your ball, roll back, come up, lift, reach. Maybe stay here, maybe release your hands. Slowly lower down, stretch forward. Restack your spine. Good, so we're just gonna sit crisscross to finish. Walk your hands forward, lift your belly up. As you do, relax your shoulders. And then walk your hands back in. Just extend the right leg out to the side. And have your right hand resting on that leg. Reach out with your left arm and come up and over to the side. Pull your belly in, twist, face that leg, and lengthen through the spine. And then restack, come up tall, switch sides. So extend that left leg out to the side, get right up on your sitting bones, lift up with your right arm, side stretch to start. Lift your belly as you twist, reach with that right arm, lengthen out over your left leg. And then pull yourself up tall, sit crisscross again, just lifting through the rib cage, pulling your belly in, neck is long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the air away, create tension. Deep breath in. And exhale, we're gonna add a little side bend here, up and over to the right, and center, to the left, and center. Push the air away. One more deep breath in through the nose, really expand the ribs. Exhale, pull the ribs together, pull your belly in. And that's it.